Okay, I'm on the hunt for... Okay, so here is my first sit-down video in literally years. I think the last one I did was a glossier video that I did 5 years ago, but I thought that now would be a perfect time because 2 weeks ago I went to London, as you can tell by the top, and like every other holiday that I take, I had an amazing time, but I ended up spending a lot of money buying just lots of clothes, vinyls, cosmetics. So I'm really excited to show you guys today everything that I bought so that I can get some return on the money that I spent during my holiday. Okay, we're gonna start off with clothes. I mainly bought clothes from Brandy Melville. So the first thing that I got is this London top or tank top. I think it's really cute. It's really good quality as the print is not printed on, but it's stitched on. And like all other Brandy items, it is 100% cotton. And along with that, I got this really cute Great Britain necklace. Thought it was adorable. I'm not a silver girl, but I had to get it because they didn't have a gold version. And then these next two items are probably my most used or favorite items that I bought on the trip, which is surprising because I didn't expect them to be. However, clothes are always useful and I love the way these dresses make me feel when I wear them. So the first one that I got is this navy blue baby doll dress. I wore this during the trip, I've worn it after the trip. I worn it to death, and it's just, I love the way that it looks. It has 3 buttons on the back, so it's really easy to put on, and I love the ruffle details at the end. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, so I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of this dress for the summer. And the next dress is very similar. I actually wore this in a vlog that I filmed yesterday, so if that goes up, you'll see me wearing it. But it is a very similar baby doll dress in white. However, the detail at the top is different as this one has a square neckline, which is super flattering. It reminded me a lot of Sabrina Carpenter. It has the same ruffle details at the end, but no buttons at the back. So this is gorgeous. I love to wear these kinds of dresses either as dresses themselves, or it's very Asian fashion to style them with jeans underneath actually. So that also looks really great when styled that way. I've also used this sweater to death. And you can tell because certain items don't have the tags on them anymore, that I've worn them so much since coming back home. But I got this really cute Brandy Melville black cardigan. It has ruffles on the neckline and also here near the buttons and on the bottom. And I loved the little tiny pockets. I don't use them that often, but the detail is just really, really cute. We have 2 more tops from Brandy Melville. The first is this polka dot tank top, and I got this because I was supposed to buy this here in Amsterdam since I have the matching sleeping shorts with it, but they sold out of the top way quicker than the shorts, so I was able to pick this up in Covent Garden. I think it's really cute. I'm in my polka dot era at the moment. So the last top that I got is this really cute butter yellow cream colored blouse, I guess, and I really loved the detailing on it again with the lace trim that is on the collar, and it's also near the buttons and on the sleeves. I love these style of Brandy tops, especially because this one has the little tie feature at the back so you can cinch in the waist. I am a sucker for tops that do that, and Brandy's really good at those kind. And this was £22, so that's 26 euros. So that is all for clothes from Brandy Melville, but I did buy another shirt not from Brandy. I got this from the NBA store in Oxford Street or Regent Street, around that area. I am a huge Scottie Pippen fan. I love basketball. I know it doesn't really match my personality or like my room and the colors and everything, but I love basketball. I mean, I'm Filipino, so it clocks really well, but it just doesn't match my aesthetic, I guess. And I thought that this shirt was amazing. It's just a really good shirt to wear with some sweats or some shorts when I want to have more casual outfit going on. I love the way it looks. I'm actually really obsessed with the shirts. Okay, next up, we're gonna move on to cosmetics. So I did go to Boots. I bought only 3 products, which I'm really proud of myself because normally I tend to splurge on makeup, but more recently I've been trying to project pan, and I think I'm gonna try to make a video out of that because I've been saving all of my empties to show on camera. But I did try to be really targeted about what I wanted to buy. So the first thing that I bought was this Naturium glycolic acid body wash. I've been seeing this trending on TikTok. A lot of people recommend it if you're trying to, well, yeah, smooth your skin out, which I really need because I get a lot of razor bumps. So hopefully this helps. Maybe when I finish this and I do a project pan video and this is included, I'll try to review it. The next thing that I bought is a makeup item. So I needed a new setting spray since I ran out of my tier one. So I replaced it with Morphe. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying this. This has been a cult favorite for a really long time. For years, I'm pretty sure. So I do like that it is a continuous setting mist since I have tried the One Size setting spray. And that one was really good in terms of staying power for your makeup. But I didn't like the smell. It was way too... It was very strong in the alcohol scent and I didn't enjoy that. And this does have the alcohol scent to it, but it's not as strong. So... And in relation to setting sprays, I bought my first ever Rhode product. This is the Glazing Mist. I'm actually a really big fan of this. I was also interested to buy the Glazing Milk, but again, I'm trying to do Project Pan and I don't need a toner at the moment, so I thought that the setting mist would be a good alternative. And I love the way that it makes my makeup look. I've been wearing it every day, so I tend to finish my makeup, I powder, I put this on, and then I go in with the setting spray. And yeah, I mean, they work really well together. Again, I love the glow that this gives. It makes my skin look really healthy. So I think I would repurchase this, or maybe I would try the Glazing Milk and then see which product I like more. Next up in the cosmetics category, which is new for me because I've never tried cosmetics from this brand, but I absolutely love Muji, and I thought that I would pick up some of their makeup and skincare products. So I got these eye masks. These have been trending on social media, not necessarily from Muji, but from like other Korean skincare brands. And so the way that this works is you can choose your favorite toner. For me, I think I'm going to use a hydrating toner, and you can apply it. It says apply it to the sheet, and then you basically have your own DIY eye masks using your favorite products, which I thought was really genius. So I haven't tried these, but I can't wait to try them out. I hope that they're really good. While I was there, my skin was really dry. I think it's just because I didn't bring my normal skincare products since I brought my travel size or whatever I have as a mini. And so I picked up the moisturizing milk. That doesn't show up very well, does it? But I really like this product. A lot of people say it's a dupe for the Rhode Glazing Milk. So I did want to try it out. I am very much enjoying it at the moment, but I am only going to use this for travel. So good product. I think I would consider repurchasing it after I try the Rhode one, hopefully, and see which one I like more. Okay, now we are moving on to, I'm not sure if it's the biggest category, but it's definitely the category where I spent the most money. So recently I did get a vinyl player, and it has been my absolute new obsession that every time that there's a record store, I always find myself going and picking out vinyls for my wish list. I currently use Discogs, the app, so that has been super useful. And during my trip, I had a few vinyl stores saved, so I didn't only go to Rough Trade. The following vinyls do come from different stores, but this was the only bag I was able to bring home. So I picked up 5 vinyls in total, and I'm really happy because all of these were, again, on my list. I want to be very conscious about what I'm purchasing, obviously, and vinyls are expensive, so the purchases I make need to be super thoughtful. But the first vinyl I got, which was from Rough Trade, is Lover by Taylor Swift, which I feel like to a casual listener doesn't make sense why I would buy this album in London, but there is a song called London Boy, and I absolutely love this album. I know a lot of people don't like it, or they didn't like it when it first came out, but I think I just have a lot of songs on this album that personally resonate with me. Next, 3 albums that I picked up. I'm going to need to remember where I got them from. I'll try to put a picture on the screen. But I bought these because they were doing a 3 vinyls for £66, and I thought that was such a steal. So the first album that I got, this is I wouldn't say controversial because a lot of people don't like this album, but I will personally defend this album. Granted, not all of the songs are amazing. However, there are multiple songs on this album that I highly resonate with. So this is CXOXO by Camila Cabello. At the second one, this one's not controversial. I think this is a classic. Igor by Tyler, the Creator. I'm not a big Tyler, the Creator fan, but this album, front to back, very few skips, if maybe there's none at all. But I just thought that, you know, I feel like every R&B fan has this album in their record shelf. So this is just standard black pressing. And the last one, actually, now that I think about it, I think these three albums each have their own theme going on. So this is underrated in my opinion. Untitled Unmastered by Kendrick Lamar. I can't say that I enjoy the album front to back. However, I feel like there are a lot of songs on here that are slept on. So I did want to pick this up as a record for my shelf. So yes, I think the theme that's going on with the last three records are hot take or controversial, R&B classic or just classic album, modern day classic album, and underrated. So those are the three that I picked up for 66. And the last record that I picked up from HMV, which for me, this was a gold mine because I haven't seen this album in stores at all, and especially not in this pressing. And I would say this was like the start of my fangirling career, era, personality, whatever, in 2018 when this album came out. She was the first person I ever stan. And so I know and love this whole album front to back. And this album has grown up with me over time. So I'm really happy to get this as a record. So those are the 5 records that I picked up. And these are really heavy, so we're gonna put these away. Okay, the next category that we're gonna go into, let's stick with the fangirling actually. I went to a coffee pop-up in London, in Cubic Coffee, and they were having a collaboration with Olivia Dean at the time. So I got the coffee and got some The Art of Loving stickers. It came with a postcard and also a pin, which now I don't even know where the pin went. And we're gonna keep going with the fangirling. So I didn't know that, again, I'm not a big Tyler, the Creator fan. I'm not gonna act like I am, but I didn't know that his brand Golf had a pop-up in London, so I did end up going. I'm pretty sure it's in Soho, and I took some amazing pictures, and the clothes are definitely cute. I just couldn't justify spending that much on artist merch, so I did get stickers instead. So the first one that I got is this gorgeous Golf with hearts. I might stick this on my MacBook or my suitcase. I think it's adorable, and I love the color scheme. I'm pretty sure it comes in different colors though, if you want variety. And I also got a Marty Supreme transparent sticker because he was in the film, which was really surprising. And because of that purchase, they gave me a free, there's the address, how convenient, Golf on Beak Street. So this was a little freebie. Moving on, I am a big fan of Blank Street Coffee, and I didn't take any drinks or snacks home with me, or else they would have been sitting on my room floor for 2 weeks, and that's way too long, obviously. But I did find out that they had merch in some of the stores, so it comes with a little straw. So I ended up picking out the tumbler, which I'm really excited to use because I hope that it encourages me to make my drinks at home and save money instead of spending on coffee when going out. And it just looks like your standard Blank Street cup, like when you order from the store. So I thought it was really cute. And we're gonna keep it on the subject of food. So I did pick up some candies. So these two, I used to be a really big fan of Beta Squad. I think like everyone else was. And I still am, I just don't keep up with them as much anymore. And I've been wanting to try Shades by Nico for a really long time. So this is the strawberry flavor, and this is the original flavor. So we're gonna see if it's good. I hope they are. And in terms of candies, one of my British friends recommended this to me, Percy Pig Fizzy Pigtails. So we're gonna try this as well. Okay, the next category is books. So I did go to Daunt Books and I got this adorable tote bag. How much was this? I believe this was £10. It's miniature, but I love it because it fits well, inside at the moment I have 4 books in here, so it can fit up to 4 books. I'm going to show you guys the ones that I got, but I only bought 2 books from Dawn Books. So the 2 books that I got are Convenience Store Woman. I've seen this in multiple bookstores over the years, so I thought that it's maybe a sign for me to read it, because I'm pretty sure this is highly acclaimed, so really excited to read that. And as you can tell, there's a theme going on because I picked up Meet Me at the Convenience Store by the Sea. I thought that the cover was gorgeous, and I don't know, I went to Tokyo last summer, obviously became obsessed with Japanese culture and convenience store culture because we don't have it here in Amsterdam. So I thought that, you know, maybe reading these would remind me of last summer and make me really happy, since that was such a great time in my life. So yes, I have these 2, very excited to read those. And the next 2 books that I picked up are from Waterstones. So I picked up Just Friends by Haley Pham, because I've been a big, well, not really anymore, but I used to be a big Ryan Trahan and Haley Pham fan, especially, you know, when Ryan was doing his video series. So I was really excited to see this because I know this launched in March and I was gonna grab a copy. So yes, very excited to read that, and it was, as you can tell, buy one get one half price. So the other book that I picked up and I'm currently in progress reading is The Striker by Anna Huang. I'm a really big Anna Huang fan, actually. I really want to get into her books more. I have read one from her other series. Now I'm completely forgetting the name, but it's the one with Bridget and she's the princess and then her bodyguard. I really enjoyed that book. So I read the back of the book and was interested in this. I would say halfway through. So I have been enjoying this, surprisingly, since again, I'm not into football. I'm a basketball girly, but Anna Huang has really good writing. So those are the books that I picked up. Okay, now we have 3 more categories or stores. I'm gonna go in with Glossier. I think this is the least amount of stuff that I bought from Glossier ever, which is an accomplishment for me because every time I walk in that store, I walk out with more things than I intended to buy. But I went in, again, tried to be objective, and I picked up the chrome mirror because this is a limited edition item and I thought it was gorgeous since it looks like a solid version of their You perfume. Look at that. Love the packaging. Comes with a cute little pink sleeve, but I think this is so cute to add to my handbag. But that is what it looks like. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it says Glossier on the back. So next up, I had an amazing time watching Hamilton. I ended up watching it with my dad. I feel like these are gonna be my version of coffee table books or just for display to show my love for musical theater. So really happy to have these. Okay, and that rounds us up with the last item that I bought, which I ended up getting this from Waterstones as well. It's a tiny little card game that my brother and I became really obsessed with on the trip. And I have this weird obsession with the TFL and stations, and I don't know, I really like getting to know public transport whenever I go to a new country. So I picked up this game and it's just basically like Uno, but with the TFL stations. Really cute cards to play with, and we love playing it all the time. Okay, wait, I completely forgot. That wasn't the last item. The last item that I picked up was from Harrods, and I think this is pretty predictable. You can already tell what it is. Obviously, I got a Jellycat. I've been wanting these cherries as a little bag charm for quite some time now, so I'm really happy with these. How much were they? They were £25, so not reasonable, obviously, but I thought they were super cute. And I like to stick them on my tote bag, so maybe I will attach them here. I think that works really well. So that about rounds up everything that I bought on this trip. Obviously it was a lot, but I'm really grateful that I get to work and buy the things that make me happy. So hopefully this was an entertaining video for you guys. I will be going back to London actually in about 2 weeks from now with my best friend. So I'm gonna try to vlog our experience there, and hopefully I don't buy as much because I don't need more stuff clearly. But if I do, then maybe I'll do another one of these again as well. So that is all for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to check out other videos, I do have a couple of vlogs up hopefully when this goes up. And so yeah, you can tune into those. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Okay, now I have to film a thumbnail. So what would look good in a thumbnail? Should I do the... It would be good to do the vinyls and like the... What? Oh god. Okay, wait. Let's do this, Dawn Books, and the Glossier. We can do it like that.